In the shadowed corridors of our imagination, the realm of vampire fiction stands as a captivating fusion of horror and romance, enriched by social commentary. This genre, more than just tales of the nocturnal, offers a mirror to our societal anxieties and evolving values, blending themes of morality, immortality, and otherness. Through historical underpinnings to contemporary narratives, we explore the literary evolution of vampires from monstrous outcasts to charismatic anti-heroes, reflecting society's shifting norms. Vampire fiction, in essence, is an exploration of the human condition, urging us to confront internal and external monsters, reflecting our own fears, longings, and fascination with the eternal. Join us in tracing the dark lineage of vampire fiction, understanding how it molds to societal anxieties and hopes, securing its undying presence in our collective psyche. Our journey through vampire lore begins in the shadowy cradle of human history, where myths and folklore first sketched the vampire's silhouette. The evolution from oral traditions to written stories introduced a depth to vampire tales, reflecting societal changes and a fascination with darkness. Through influential authors, we observe the vampire's transformation from a symbol of dread to a complex character, wrestling with themes of immortality and morality. This segment of our narrative uncovers the pivotal transition of vampires into literature, highlighting their role as a mirror to humanity's enduring fears and aspirations. From ancient manuscripts to the modern media spotlight, vampires have seen a profound transformation, evolving into beings that invoke both empathy and terror. The literature of the 18th and 19th centuries marked a significant turning point, intertwining vampires with themes of love, regret, and moral conflict. This evolution reflected societal anxieties, recasting vampires as symbols of complexity and otherness. As we delve deeper, we'll consider how contemporary authors have continued to reimagine these creatures, demonstrating the fluid boundaries between hero and villain, the human and the inhuman. In the ever-evolving narrative of vampire fiction, monumental authors like Bram Stoker, Anne Rice, and Stephen E. Meyer have each contributed uniquely, molding the genre's fabric. Stoker's Dracula laid foundational conventions, while Rice's Vampire Chronicles presented introspective vampires wrestling with existential dilemmas. Meyer's Twilight series then broadened the genre's appeal, intertwining romance with the supernatural. Together, these authors have not only defined, but expanded the boundaries of vampire fiction, inviting readers to ponder profound, existential questions through the lens of the vampire mythos. Their legacies continue to influence both literature and popular culture, reflecting society's fluctuating fears and desires. Vampire tales serve as a compelling canvas for social commentary, dissecting themes of otherness, power, and morality. These stories reveal societal shadows, probing the lines between us and the other. They pose vampires as the ultimate outsiders, leveraging their narrative to unpack issues of exclusion and acceptance. The inherent power dynamics in these tales shed light on social hierarchies and moral dilemmas, inviting reflections on our societal structures. This segment delves into how vampire fiction has historically mirrored our collective anxieties, evolving with society to address contemporary concerns. Modern vampire narratives traverse the bustling streets of urban fantasy and paranormal romance, marking a significant shift from traditional portrayals. These contemporary stories emphasize diversity and complexity, challenging previous notions of otherness. Urban fantasy brings vampires into our day-to-day life, blending the mystical with the mundane, while paranormal romance redefines them as intimate companions. The genre's embrace of diversity through varied cultural perspectives encourages a re-evaluation of identity and belonging, reflecting the multifaceted society we inhabit. Today's vampire tales mirror our modern values and fears, continuing to evolve with our collective consciousness. The influence of vampire fiction extends beyond literature, permeating movies, TV shows, and video games, shaping popular culture. This cross-media journey has not only expanded the audience, but also enriched the thematic exploration of vampires, reflecting societal norms and fears in new forms. Fan culture and conventions further illustrate the genre's dynamic community, providing forums for discussion and celebration. The adaptability of vampire tales across mediums showcases their universal appeal and capacity to explore humanity's complexities. demonstrating the enduring resonance of these narratives in our cultural landscape. At the forefront of a new era, emerging authors are redefining vampire fiction with innovative perspectives and digital narratives. This evolving genre promises to captivate by intertwining traditional lore with current issues, reflecting and challenging today's societal norms. Exploring themes such as identity, power, and consent, the future of vampire fiction is being shaped by voices that push the boundaries of the genre, inviting readers into uncharted territories. As society progresses, so too will these stories, continuing to reflect our deepest fears and highest aspirations, proving the unyielding power of storytelling in navigating the human condition. As we conclude this nocturnal odyssey, it's evident that vampires, with their eternal allure, serve as a profound medium for exploring human nature. Their evolution, from ancient folklore to the diverse narratives of today, highlights the enduring fascination with morality, power, and identity. Vampire fiction, by delving into the unknown, invites us to confront our shadows, enriching our understanding of humanity. The legacy of vampire tales, enriched by each era's contributions, continues to captivate and inspire, etching an indelible mark on our collective psyche. In the interplay of darkness and light, the vampire narrative remains an immortal exploration of the human saga.